Hey everybody, welcome back to Cowboys Firewood. First off, I want to thank everybody for all the views and new subscribers. It's really shocked me and meant the world to me that y'all either enjoy watching me or laughing at me, whichever one. Y'all keep it up because I really appreciate it. Today, I'm going to show you how the 391 cuts. I know my very first video was a review of the saw, and I've really been dying to show how it cuts. I'm really impressed with the saw since it's just a homeowner saw, and we're just gonna do some cutting, so I hope y'all enjoy, and we'll do a little split too. I know y'all are dying to see the Wolf Ridge again, so I will do some splitting and some cutting. Hope y'all enjoy. Thank you. Alright everybody, I just put a new chain on the saw. That last chain, I thought it was sharp, but apparently it was not. And I was cutting dirty, dry hardwood, so that's usually the worst thing for a chain. I'm just gonna cut a few cookies off of this pine log and just really let y'all see what the saw will really do. I don't think that last log showed you what it really can do, so I didn't want everybody in the comments saying it helps if you put a sharp chain on. So I'm gonna show y'all what a brand new chain will do on the saw. That was much better. If y'all couldn't tell, it cut a lot faster, which that is a softwood, so it's gonna cut it faster naturally. But you can always tell by the chips too. It threw a little bit bigger chips than that last log did. So, and I know everybody's gonna ask why I kept holding my chainsaw up sideways to the log. but that's how long I know how to cut it. I cut all my firewood at 16 inches. That's just what I like to handle. It's the easiest to handle to me, and it looks the best, and it fits most fireplaces and stoves. But all I do is line this mark up right here to this very bottom dog. I'll run this bottom dog into the log and just measure off to here, kind of eyeball it, and then cut it. That, to me, that's the simplest way to know how long you're cutting your firewood. I just want to show everybody this stump that log came from, and how much holding wood it had, and how interesting it was, and how the holding wood came to be like that. The tree was wanting to fall. The stem of the tree was leaning toward this big opening right here between these two trees, but the limbs of the tree were grown that way, pretty much covering that pine, and I didn't want to knock this big hardwood tree right on top of that pine because I knew it'd bring it down. Be more mess to clean up, and it's pine here down in the south. Can't use pine for firewood, so it's junk to me. So what I did as I was making my back cut, I cut more to this right side here so the tree would fall more to the left. And that's why you see, as you work your way this way, that's why you see all this longer holding wood compared to this side. And I just thought it was cool, and kind of show people that you can steer a tree with your back cut. And the way it works is, if you're wanting the tree to go to the left, cut more on the right, and there's more wood holding it, which will kind of pull it more to the left side, and vice versa. If you want the tree to pull to the right, cut more on the left, and this will be swip swapped. And I just wanted to show you all that, and I thought it was cool. That's my favorite part about this splitter. I love the hydraulic lift, I love the adjustable wedge and the 4 and 6 way wedge, but the best thing about it is the mobility. It's got leaf spring axles, so you can tow it down the road. This place we're on now is probably about 5 miles from my house. I've never had a problem towing it here. It's not like your big box store splitters and even some other commercial splitters that have the solid axle. And as most people know, if you tow them and hit a bump, they don't take them very well, and I wouldn't trust towing them down the highway. For instance, I've towed this one up, I believe the furthest trip I've made so far is about 25 miles, I believe. And it pulled it fine, pulled it great. I was out on the highway for most of that trip, and I never was scared of it. And that's the reason, pretty much the deciding factor on this splitter is why I bought it, is the mobility, because I'm always on the go. I'm always needing to get to my logs, and I was tired of loading the trailer and unloading it and then splitting it. So now I can split it, load the split wood, then stack the split wood, and I'm done until somebody buys it. So that's why I went with this model. Thank you. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed watching the 391 cut. If y'all looking for a good, cheap, dependable saw, that'd be the one I'd get if you plan on cutting a lot of firewood. Ideally, I'd like the 462, but if money's the issue, go grab a 391. And if you want to see this splitter in action, go watch my last 2 videos, and y'all get to see all the splitting y'all need to. And we're out. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe.